It's a real big series, and it's interesting. Both your teams have been, having good starts against some teams that aren't the caliber of what you're about to face. But all of a sudden, you both kind of ramp it up here in one weekend.
Well, we both start off usually like this. We're both playing pretty well early in the season, and then we get to that third weekend, and then here we go. So I'm excited about it, looking forward to it. We got a great challenge down there, then in Greenville Drive Stadium, then bring it back home on Sunday. And they've been playing well, we've been playing well, so it'll be a great matchup.
I know over the years in this series you've seen great pitching matchups, great Friday night matchups. Montgomery against Gossett, that's pretty special combination.
It's as good as it gets. Montgomery pitched real well against us last year, and Goose has been pitching well against them when he faces them. And he's tough to hit. He's a competitor, and Montgomery does the same thing. He's tough on us, and he's a competitor. So it'll be a great matchup Friday night.
What's made their whole staff special in the early goings here?
I haven't watched them play. So I'm concerned about our team. They've been obviously doing well, and our kids have been doing well. So I would imagine that anytime you're successful like they've been, they're probably throwing strikes, working ahead and count, and doing those things that it takes for a pitcher to be successful.
Not relying so much on younger players maybe than last year when you had a bunch of freshmen breaking them in. How different does that make this prep time for you?
Every year it's always a little bit different because the new guys haven't seen it before. And they don't really get the atmosphere until you see it and feel it. So it's always an adjustment period for those guys, I would imagine. But the older guys have seen it before, 3 or 4 years and 3 years, and so you just hope it works to your advantage. But they got some older kids too. They got some juniors and guys have been around their program for a while too. So I don't see any advantage either way that way.
The atmosphere probably has to make this rivalry different than a lot in the country, don't it, because of the way it is?
I would think so. I would think this is one of the better rivalry games and weekend series in the country. And the 3 venues that we play at, everybody sells it out, and there's people all over the place. And there's a lot of interest since it's an intrastate type rivalry, and so it makes it a big deal. And we're excited about the opportunities that we have ahead of us. And they got a long season ahead of them. We got a long season ahead of us. And so this is a big 3-game weekend, and hopefully it'll catapult one or both of our teams into a good place by the end of the year.